Grant, something these teams have in common is their phenomenal rebounding ability. Who do you see winning the battle on the boards?
You know, it could go either way. I mean, frankly, sometimes there's an element of luck on the glass. So we'll just have to see whose way the ball is going tonight.
And the starting group for the Celtics. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Kristaps Porzingis out there with Jason Tatum. And it's Holiday in at the 1. Well, Grant, how do the Bucks put the pieces back together and make a run at another title?
Well, the hope is this new coaching staff will unlock some new wrinkles and find ways to keep their offense from stalling in the clutch.
Well, Boston's been a franchise that has sustained winning, Richard.
Yeah, B.A., look, they've had down years like anyone, but they don't have down decades. And the Celtics, they replenish as fast as any team outside of maybe their rival Lakers.
Now here's Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Just a merciless, I don't even know what that word means, dunk by Tatum. Reminding the defense, like, yo, you cannot stop him.
Lillard. And the shot's good.
Just taking it right to the rim, and no one was there to greet him.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
Starting to find his rhythm. He's cooking, and he knows it.
Yeah, when he gets engaged this early in the game, it's bad news for the defense. He can roll this start throughout the rest of the game.
And finished off by Tatum.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. First quarter, just over a minute played. Middleton passes to Antedecumpo. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
Yeah, one of the most efficient inside scorers. Giannis just can't be stopped.
Here's Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
That's a guy you want taking shots, a quality offensive player.
For Milwaukee, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. It's stolen by Tatum. And they're pushing it up. Count it. Good.
And this first quarter has been ridiculous. They simply can't miss right now.
Here's Milwaukee. 9-point game to the inside. And Giannis with the dunk.
Great idea by Lillard, using that experience to run the offense.
The drive by Tatum. Ooh, he's locked in. Drains his 5th shot in as many attempts.
They've been the more poised team tonight, and the score reflects that.
And it's because they're not playing in a rush. They're just letting their shots come naturally within the flow of the offense.
It's stolen by Tatum.
Excellent defensive instincts leading to the quick reactions.
Good on the shot. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for the Celtics.
From the very start of this game, they have been giving the ball handlers trouble, using good pressure to force turnovers and get steals.
Something else that stands out is how they've gotten out in transition. Their speed has kept the defense on their heels.
Here's Brown. And that one's good with extra effort on the glass. Brown's gotten his 2nd bucket.
Brown's coach once told him, you have to want the rebound, and he has certainly stepped up his effort on the glass over the last few years.
Now here's Middleton. Count it.
If the defense lets him inside, he will not hesitate. He'll gladly drop that thing right in the cup.
And Tatum, here we go. Chalk up 2 there. Tatum's got 14.
They've controlled the paint so far. That's been the difference.
It also allows them to play inside out, which will make them even more difficult to defend.
Time called here. The Bucks decide to talk it over. And some changes here for the Bucks. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Chris Middleton. And it's Beverly in for Damian Lillard. Al Horford's checked in for Boston. Ooh, took him no time at all to get that one.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Shoots. It's hauled in by Portis.
See, that miss right there, it's why teams try to avoid the mid-range jumper these days.
Takes a 13-footer, and the Bucks getting another bucket right there.
And despite the defender's length, he goes right up from the mid-range.
Hey, when you trust your shot like he does, it doesn't matter how much size you're giving up. He feels the mid-range in his territory.
And he's coming off a huge performance, and his confidence couldn't be any higher. And his coach knows that, too.
When it ain't broke, leave it alone. Until someone stops him, just let him roll.
Getting enough shots in close to play inside out.
There's Tatum with the three. Gets the three ball to go. Tatum's got 19 points.
What is he doing? You gotta get out to Tatum. He is too good of an outside shooter to be given that much airspace.
And what an aggressive move to the rim. He's really trying to fire up his teammates right now.
Boy, it's not hard to feel inspired after a teammate makes that kind of finish.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
And talk about consistency, RJ. Boston has made the Eastern Conference Finals 5 out of the last 7 years.
Yeah, that's pretty phenomenal, especially since some of their best players are still developing. I know a guy that thinks that they haven't been very good for a very long time. But I know what Celtics fans want. They want a ring, but they should still feel very proud of what this young team has accomplished.
Antedecumpo. And the jam by Antedecumpo.
Apparently, he didn't appreciate giving up points.
I mean, just throws it down right in the man's face. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. And the Bucks making a change here. Connaughton's checked in. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Boston. Now here's Beverly, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Rebounded by the Bucks.
If you're looking for ways to help your team, that's last on the list.
Not only a terrible shot, but also at the worst possible time. That's just not a good idea.
And he brings this game a little closer using a huge one-hand slam.
That's a great way to get your team back into it.
How about the focus from Brown, only concerned with making that shot?
With a 9-footer. Can't hit that one. And here's Connaughton for 3. They get it back. Here's Antedecumpo. Goes up again. And he takes it up and lays it in. Antedecumpo has got 8.
And just tremendous putback ability. Giannis with that length and agility, just unstoppable.
The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. It's the Celtics. They're up by 6. And quarter number 2 will get underway just after this short break. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Simply put, they look totally fearless on the defensive end.
Yeah, they're putting pressure on all the ball handlers, getting into the passing lanes and showing great anticipation.
Giannis and Lopez together down low. Damian Lillard out there with Patrick Beverly. And it's Connaughton in at small forward. That's the 5 on the floor for the Bucks. Here's Antedecumpo. Pass to Lopez. 6 to shoot. And count the basket. He was fouled, and he's going to the line for 1 more. Middleton is checked in for Connaughton. Well, Grant, you were in the playoffs several times during your career. The postseason's just different from the regular season.
It's 100% another level. I'll never forget my first series, 1996, against the great Shaquille O'Neal and Penny Hardaway of the Orlando Magic. Of course, yeah, my Pistons got swept. That was quite an introduction to the playoffs.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
Well, Damian Lillard embraces the big moments. He said, quote, "I don't know why, I just do it. It's internal. I'm always talking to myself like, quote, I have to find a way. This is an opportunity to rise and to come up big. You've got to get it going. It's a real thing. You just demand that something extra of yourself." Brian?
Thank you, Allie. Dame time is very real. Now here's Lillard. Lillard converting inside.
It doesn't matter where he is on the floor. Lillard is a walking bucket.
And that one's good. Porzingis. The Bucks have gone 3 of 3 to begin the second. To the wing, right side. Back to Middleton. Let's go with a 3. Hauser grabs the board. Boston's gone 3 of 6 from deep so far. From the high post. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
He can beat you inside. He can beat you outside. Porzingis is truly the prototypical stretch big.
Now here's Middleton. Driving to the basket. It's blocked. Second chance shot. Boston with a rebound.
Outstanding work to send him away. They sniffed that one out.
A deep 3. Hauser can't get it to go.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistent.
It's tipped. Now Brown. 6 points for him. That one goes in. And now a 10-point Celtic lead.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
Now here's Lopez. Middleton outside. Again, Middleton missing.
Oh, man, that's tough. That's definitely one he'd like back. Almost too wide open.
Here's Tillman. Pass to Porzingis. Puts up a deep 3. Rebound, Milwaukee. Antedecumpo's got 4 rebounds now. And we're going to have a jump ball.
Jump ball call.
And Milwaukee has possession. The Bucks shooting very well, 62% and going right at the defense. Here's Beverly. Misses in close.
A rare miss for him at point-blank range. That's one he'd like to have back.
Here's Porzingis. Operating inside. Porzingis.
A smooth pull-up there by Porzingis. He has such great body control for his size.
Now a timeout called by Milwaukee.
Yeah, they're hoping to turn things around with this timeout.
On the wrong side of a scoring run here, we might see a lineup change. I'll be pretty curious.
And a new group getting ready for the Bucks. Gallinari, he's checked in for Lopez. Portis comes in for Antedecumpo. Crowder, he's checked in for Middleton. And Beasley has subbed in for Beverly. They still need this. Got a piece of it.
How about the defense from Holiday? Reading the play and using his defensive instincts to swat it back.
Tatum, good.
Taking it right at the rack. I mean, that defense is looking real frustrated.
That's the kind of aggression you want to see when you've got a team on the ropes.
Sinks it from distance.
You give a shooter of his caliber that much time to seam it up, oh yeah, you're done.
Good on the bucket. Tatum's got 4 points this quarter.
No second thoughts from Tatum. Just look, he's ready.
2 minutes remaining.
And it's Lillard with the ball for the Milwaukee Bucks. Trailing by 13. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
13 foul.
Brown against Lillard. On the wing, Crowder from outside the arc.
That's a good contest, and when Jalen is dialed in, he is an elite defender.
Tatum showing off the strength.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
And Lillard puts up a deep 3 from outside, off the mark.
And this is exactly who you want taking that shot. He just missed it.
Tatum's shot is good.
See, this is what Tatum is capable of. Look, he is a sensational scorer. Like, yeah, we understand that. But when he gets into a rhythm, whew.
Now here's Lillard. He's got 9. And they come right back with their own 3-pointers. Lillard's got 12.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
Good work there as it goes. And the Celtics lead by 17.
An authoritative play by Porzingis. dominating the glass and getting the second chance look.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Milwaukee has gone 2 of 5 from distance here in the second quarter. Here's Lillard. And blocked. That one goes careening off the glass. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Kristaps Porzingis picks one up.
And I'll tell you, that was some smart basketball from Lillard right there. I mean, understanding how to put pressure on the D to get these calls.
The Bucks making a switch here. Connaughton's checked in. The Celtics also with a sub. Horford's checked in. And he gets the bucket.
The unique perspective of a big. Porzingis has great awareness and the ability to easily find the open man.
Tatum with a steal. And the layup is good. Tatum's got 11 points in the quarter.
You're not going to get stops against him unless you give an effort.
White with the steal. From 11 feet away, another one falls for Boston.
Once he breaks out the crossover, you just know something special is about to happen.
Milwaukee has gotten 3 of their 7 threes to find the net in this matchup. And the call will be against Derek White. That's his first foul of the game. We're in the bonus now, and they'll go to the line.
Yeah, I think something that doesn't get appreciated enough is Lillard's patience. But he's not one to rush things or look for easy outs. He knows it takes hard work to succeed.
Outside Tatum. From deep. The long-distance 3 is buried. Tatum's got 38 points.
Ooh, how about that extended range from Tatum?
So as we conclude the first half, a fairly one-sided game, it's the Celtics delivering the blowout. And we'll see you back here after the break. Third quarter action in just a bit.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. There was no stopping Jason Tatum in the first half. He had 38 points, 4 steals, and 2 rebounds. Coming off a great game last time out, he's turning it up a notch already here tonight. And taking a look at the Celtics, Kenny, what did you see out there?
What a brilliant, unselfish half of basketball they just played. Their ball movement was absolutely impeccable. All in all, just beautiful basketball to watch.
And you, big fella, let's get your thoughts on the Bucks.
It's their defense that's put them in this spot. Giving up easy looks all over the place. Like they don't have even a game plan in place. Check out the field goal percentage that they've been.
And it's just about
And after a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. And you know, Jason Tatum, he's been really making it happen, guys.
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Kicking off the second half, here's Joe Mazzulla's 5. White and Brown with the 2 and the 3. Jason Tatum out there with Kristaps Porzingis. And it's Holiday in at the point guard position. And the basket is good.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum. Attracts the other team's focus and then finds the open man.
Middleton against Brown. Middleton, no good.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
Yeah, and the risk now is that he gets inside his own head. Time to take deep breaths in through the nose, out through the mouth, and let the game come to you.
You know, when Derek White came into the league, he ran the point. Richard, things have changed since then.
Yeah, B.A. Since transitioning into more of a scoring role as a guard, White has not disappointed, taking more shots and seeing those scoring averages go up.
Here's Tatum. Again, Boston.
Since halftime, they have been efficient and effective, making Coach very happy.
Well, I credit some of that to their communication out on the floor. They are attacking as a unit.
And that one's good. Lillard.
And just a quick dribble right into his move. Lillard with the economy of motion.
And so it's Porzingis with it. He brings it up for Boston. Antedecumpo with it. Picked up by Tatum. Pass to Middleton. Now here's Lopez. That's good. And so Middleton with the assist.
And using that size to his advantage. I mean, I like it when Lopez establishes himself inside and looks to capitalize. That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
Tough to watch those miss. I'm sure they'll convert the next chance.
From the low block. Antedecumpo can't connect. Boston's gotten 6 of 13 shots to go from outside the arc. Here's Tatum. Shot from the low post is good. Tatum's got 45 points.
Ooh, good little touch on the floater. Tatum making it look way too easy.
Lillard can't get it to go. The Celtics have gotten 4 of their first 5 shots to go since the break. Tatum can't hit. Milwaukee has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Hey, Brian. Well, everybody knows that Giannis Antedecumpo is not just one of the best bigs in the league, but one of the best teammates all the way around. People say about him, he does everything. His teammates say he deals with guys, takes good care of them, makes sure they're healthy from top to bottom. He's the ultimate leader.
Special talent, Allie, and a special person. Thanks for that. Gallinari, he's checked in for Milwaukee. Beverly comes in for Damian Lillard. A big group substitution here for Boston. Tillman's checked in for Porzingis. Horford comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for Brown. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. So Boston going with almost an entire new group here. Kristaps Porzingis, he's checked in for Tillman. Tatum comes in for Horford. Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Hauser. And Holiday subbed in for Pritchard.
The mobility from Gallinari. For a guy of his size, he can really blitz the hoop.
Tatum. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Second personal foul. First team foul.
And that one falls for Tatum.
The Celtics. Jason Tatum.
And so Tatum nails both of them.
A multi-talented swingman. Tatum just continues to get better and better each year.
And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time.
Jaylen Brown.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Second personal foul. Second team foul.
Inside, White with the steal.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Fires from deep. Oh, connects again.
My goodness, 50 for the game.
Just putting on a show. To the middle. Here's Middleton. Ooh, good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
With how well he shoots it, you can forget Middleton is 6'7". That size and high release point helps him close in. He's accounted for over half their points thus far, shouldering the load offensively.
Right side Gallinari. The 3. And that comes off the assist by Middleton. Middleton's got 3 assists now in this one. Here's Tatum. Again, the Celtics good for 2 more.
Proving he's more than just a go-to scorer. Brown also loves swinging the ball to open teammates.
Timeout called. Milwaukee. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
He'll just keep hurting them from the three-point land if they let him. Here's a chance for coach to change them.
A different look for Milwaukee. Portis, he's checked in for Lopez. Crowder comes in for Middleton. And it's Connaughton in for Beasley. Beverly against Holiday. Holiday grabs the miss.
Uh-oh. Did he change his mind on the way up? I think he did.
2 minutes.
Tatum against Beverly. From the top of the key. And Jason Tatum again. Tatum's got 56 in the game.
Is it just me, or does it seem like Jason Tatum is comfortable anywhere on the hardwood?
And Porzingis with the block. Connaughton against Tatum. Oh, wasted no time on that one. Tatum's got 58. And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. The hustle stats for the Celtics.
They've been just suffocating on defense the whole game. Look at their shot blocking. The opposition doesn't have any room to breathe.
Yeah, they've also done a great job of running. Attacking when they get the chance, always a great idea.
Gallinari against Porzingis. Gallinari's shot is off. Boston's gone 2 of 3 from outside so far in the third quarter. Tatum way outside. Wasted no time with that shot, but it's off the mark. And here's Crowder from the arc. On target from range. Crowder's got 5 now.
He can really stroke it from deep. You have to keep better tabs on him.
And yes, another basket. 60 points. This guy can't be stopped right now.
They've had no answer for him in this one.
Tipped. On the wing, Crowder launches it. Boston with a rebound. There's 21 seconds left in the third. Oh, another one falls. That's 62 points. 62.
Amazing. A remarkable performance from him so far.
Milwaukee has gone 3 of 5 from downtown here in the second half. Beverly, the pass to Connaughton. The three-pointer off the mark. Three-pointer, Holiday. That shot is off. And so it's the Boston Celtics holding a massive 34-point lead to end the quarter. Their defense has forced a number of key turnovers, giving them a clear advantage on possessions. And don't go far. We'll be right back. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, just shredding the defense with that feed. Zero chance to stop that.
That's an unguardable pass, flat out. Give him credit for possessing that type of vision.
And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. Oh, from long range!
What a shot!
You can't guard that. That is unguardable.
And here's Gallinari. He'll bring it up for Milwaukee. And Gallinari throws it down.
And one move ahead of the defense. A solid pick.
And then the monster dunk to complete the play. Well done.
Jason Tatum.
Great chemistry on display. He understood where to put the screen in order to free up his teammate.
Now here's Jackson. Tight defense on him. Changes for Boston. Kristaps Porzingis. He's checked in for Tillman. Jaylen Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. Gallinari for 3.
Great play by Porzingis. Love seeing the zinger engaged on D.
Milwaukee ball.
Connaughton against White. Out left to the wing. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Beauchamp from 13 feet. Down it goes. Beauchamp's got his first basket.
And you can expect him to make it when the D is trash like that.
The shot by Holiday, no good.
Coaches loathe empty possessions. You got to be able to hit the easy ones.
Gallinari for 3. Boston with a rebound. Tatum way outside. And they'll get another chance. The shot by Holiday, no good.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot. Nice feed inside, saw the play develop, and hit him right when he needed to.
Tatum feeling it out a bit. And the shot goes down.
Brushing off the contact. Look, the dude is strong. When he gets in there, it's easy. That's an easy bucket.
Jackson drawing the double team. Tatum with the block. And they're able to recover. And the dunk by Jackson.
Hanging on the rim, just showing off.
That's how you extend the glory right there. And it's good. He hits another one.
What a game from him. 72 points.
And he's been simply sensational throughout this one. Here's Connaughton. Played it in with a nice touch off the window.
This is why you put the ball in his hands. An accurate pass hitting a moving target.
The kick to Tatum. This one for 3. Tries again, and Porzingis lays it in.
On the offensive end, Porzingis has been so dialed in, making the most of every scoring opportunity he gets.
Gallinari inside. Brown's there, and out of bounds. Boston will have it.
Yeah, another miscalculation. They are really their own worst enemy right now. It's why they find themselves way behind.
Middleton is checked in for Milwaukee. Damian Lillard comes in for Jackson.
Yeah, he tried to gain position, but couldn't quite get there.
We're in the final quarter play here. 3 minutes in. Down low. It's stolen. White for three. Nails it from beyond the arc.
This has been their game plan here in the final period. We'll see if it continues to work out.
I think when you've got it going from three-point range, you got to keep it going. It's a good way to kind of pile up the points quickly.
Over to the wing. He shoots. They get the rebound. And the basket by Tillman.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. To the inside, Connaughton. Good. And it's Lillard who picks up the assist. Connaughton's got 4 points now in the quarter.
These are exactly the kind of shots they want to generate each and every time down the floor.
Great positioning on the putback.
He really gets in perfect position for the follow. Just a terrific read.
Milwaukee has gone 0 for 3 here in the fourth. Lillard passes to Gallinari.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
And he makes it on the layup. Gallinari's got 11 points here in the second half.
And you know Lillard loves setting up his guys. He's got a great eye for where to move the ball.
And out of bounds, Milwaukee will have it. Antedecumpo is checked in for Milwaukee.
On the court.
Connaughton against White. And it's Connaughton. That time on the assist from Gallinari.
Love how selfless he is setting brick screens like this. Plays like that right there are what help create easy scoring opportunities.
And that one's good. Porzingis.
Check out Porzingis' energy. He's just relentless on both ends of the court.
On the wing, Connaughton. It's stolen by Holiday. Pass to Tatum. And another one.
And he's been dominant so far in this one.
Shouldering the offense. Really taking it to the opposition.
Well, the scoreboard tells you everything you need to know about this one. A great showing here for the Celtics.
And it was a big-time performance across the board. They looked like they were having fun out there, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., it was almost like watching a cat play with a mouse. I mean, they did pretty much anything they wanted to do out there today.
And when you look at the game, the one thing that helped fuel this team to victory was the efficiency for Jason Tatum.
And I love his tenacity at the defensive end on the floor. Very disruptive all game long.
Here's Antedecumpo.
And you can see early on that Giannis wanted to be aggressive. I mean, he's taken over at the offensive end.
And it's Tatum missing. And so Lillard will bring it up for the Bucks. And Jaylen Brown gets a whistle that time. That's his third foul so far. Al Horford's checked in for Tatum.
Al Horford.
46 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Lillard passes to Middleton. Back to Lillard. Three-pointer off the mark. Boston dictating the flow. Puts one up from 19. White can't hit. Lillard against Horford. And the dunk by Lillard.
And that's just Giannis making the right play, feeding the open man.
White for three. Good. And Brown gets the assist.
Yeah, they blocked out the noise, blocked out the distractions, kept on grinding, and this is their reward.
All road wins. They're just so sweet. They're just so sweet. You know why? Because they are so hard to come by.
I mean, the size and athleticism of Giannis, arguably without precedent, an incredibly prolific finisher.
And the Celtics call time here. They're ahead by 40. 15 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Guys, your thoughts?
and they're hoping to wrap this one up.
Also, we've seen some wild finishes in our time. You can't afford to lose focus for just 1 second.
All right, we present our New Balance Player of the Game, Jason Tatum.
This is special. We are witnessing a legendary performance here tonight. He is like levels above everyone else on the floor. Something must have clicked for him in warm-ups tonight. He's just come out and he has run wild.
Well, he's getting in a groove at the perfect time, just as they're getting ready to do battle in the postseason. So we see the